Hello, people of Star Wars people. Well, as you can see by the title, I am doing a hypothetical if I owned Lucasfilm. Of course, I have not done a reveal yet, hence the mask and the jumper. Ignore the PlayStation, I'm a nerd, as you have obviously seen. Anyway, I wrote down a bunch of stuff. Wrote down a bunch of stuff right here, like a lot of stuff. I spent like 3 hours on this like 3 months ago. Didn't want to upload it. Now I do. So okay, let's see. Let's see what we got here. So of course this is like hypothetical universe if I owned Lucasfilm. So after George Lucas sold it to Disney and I was CEO of Disney. Of course I'm not CEO of Disney, but if I was, here's what would happen. Okay, so first I have a Mace Windu show. Now this is pretty self-explanatory. Mace Windu is a very interesting character. I would love to see him and Dooku's relationship. Count Dooku, Mace Windu, obviously two very influential people in both the Republic and the Separatist organizations, with Dooku leading the Confederacy of the Independent Systems and Mace Windu leading, well, basically the Jedi Order, because he was the master of the Order, well, until the Clone Wars, where he was demoted to a general in order to serve on the front lines. Yoda and him are essentially the masters, so very interesting. I'd also really like to see, I'd really like to see if Mace Windu did survive. I personally don't think he did, because just if we read the Revenge of the Sith adult novelization, which by the way I have read, we can see that Palpatine's lightning was literally bending Mace Windu's lightsaber back, and the only reason he wasn't instantly being incinerated by it, despite having his lightsaber there, was because he was so in tune with the Force and like everything that he like no longer existed as an independent being. And you can look that up. You can look the quote up. Very interesting. Oh yeah, I got a viewer. Hello. Hello, viewer. Hello, viewer. Okay. So yeah, Mace Windu show. Very, very interesting. So yeah, okay. Next we have a pretty self-explanatory one, and this would be across two movies, maybe three. Probably two though. And that's Starkiller. And what I mean by that is I'm talking about making The Force Unleashed 1 and 2 into a movie. So basically, Force Unleashed 1, we have Starkiller, very powerful, who's the potential of like more than Palpatine. And rivaling that of like being like Valen, Arcan, Thexan, Valkorian, well, probably not Valkorian. Valkorian's a special case. Vitiate, Tenebrae, special case. But yeah, Stark, I'd really love an adaptation of The Force Unleashed. Games are very good. Pretty self-explanatory. If you haven't played the games, play them. They're so good. So good. Like, you can use Force Lightning and dab it in the dark arts, as Palpatine would say. Okay, anyway. We have next a Grievous show. General Grievous, the cyborg general of the Clone Wars. I want Grievous's origins. I want, in an ideal world, if I owned this, I would have him for when he was on Kali as a Huck warlord. Well, not a Huck, he was fighting against a Huck, a Kalish warlord, fighting against the Huck, who were a very hostile species. How his hatred of the Jedi grew and grew through various circumstances. And then I'd have like the finale being Grievous, because in the Battle of Geonosis, Grievous was actually there. That's what many fans overlook. Grievous was actually in the Battle of Geonosis. He was hiding underneath the catacombs of the Geonosian stronghold in the Petranaki arena to basically guard the Separatist Council. Like we had Sun Hill, we had like the Intergalactic Banking Clan, we had Tambor, we had Poggle the Lesser, all those beings he was sent to guard, and he actually did kill a Jedi and a lot of clone troopers. Even without having a lightsaber, it was essentially a test run for Grievous. Okay, next we have Luke Skywalker, and I'm talking about post-Endor in canon. A Legends one would be good, and we'll get to that later. But I'm talking like a canon one, where he's building up the Jedi Order, and we have Kylo Ren betraying it. Because I quite like Kylo Ren. He was good. He wasn't as good as Snoke, and I hated Rey. But yeah, he was a pretty good character. Okay, I think it's time. Time to reveal my face, everyone. I'm trying to reveal my face. We've got another viewer. I think it's time. 3, 2, 1. No, we're not at 1,000 subscribers yet. If we were at 1,000 subscribers, I would do it without hesitation. But since we're not, I can only do this. I mean, even that's a bit hesitant. I mean, okay. Moving on to the next one, we have a Darth Maul movie and show. I would love a Darth Maul movie where it went so the events after the Clone Wars, where Darth Maul went after Clone Wars Season 7, and then basically leading up to Solo. I'd like to see him evolve the Crimson Dawn, his own crime syndicate, and sort of take over a large portion of the criminal underworld, because I believe that'd be truly riveting. It'd be truly riveting content. Also, for the viewers in the audience, please go and share this with other Star Wars YouTubers, like Stupendous Wave, Star Wars Theory, other YouTubers. They're really good. Other YouTubers, they're really good. And I'd really like you to just let them know that I exist, because I have 88 subscribers. I'm really not that high on the totem pole. So if you could please hit the like button, subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. And the force will increase its magnitude within you. Okay, next, we have a Padme show. Now, this could go either way, because I would like a Padme show with Padme rising through the politics, and I'm not talking some weird, cushy Anakin and Padme romance, I would like a Padme show where it shows Palpatine rising through the political ranks, where she becomes a senator, where she starts smelling and sensing the corruption of the Republic, her relationship with Rush Clovis. Things like that, that'd be very cool. Very cool, personally. Very cool, personally. Very, 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 very cool. Anyway, next we have the Darth Vader comics, Darth Vader comics 2017, 2015, 2020, all of them could be made into a show with about 10 seasons. And there's even more coming. There's even more. And obviously, you can see I have the Darth Vader mask on. I am really feeling the vibe. I'm summoning the Ruckles. I'm using the Force. I'm choking. I'm choking you. Make choking noises in the chat. Make choking noises in the chat as I gun my hood. Yeah, this is so much more mysterious, isn't it? Yeah, I'd love to see Darth Vader after Mustafa, how he handles the suit, how he gets his lightsaber, which is all covered in the Vader comics. If you want a better explanation of the Vader comics, go watch other YouTubers. I will probably make one, but it's a lot of work and it will take time. So don't expect that for some time. Next, we have very, very important, animation. Animation is one of the most important things in all Star Wars. Son of Dathomir, the greatest comics in all of history. Son of Dathomir saw essentially the collapse of Maul's plan. So it takes place after Sidious defeats Maul on Mandalore. And after Sidious defeats Maul on Mandalore, he takes him to Stygian Prime, where he's tortured by Dooku and in an attempt to lure Talzin out into the light. Which is personally a very good scheme, in my opinion, to lure Talzin out. In the end, it has Talzin fighting off against Dooku and Palpatine, and I'd really love to see that. I'd really love to see Talzin again. Talzin's a very eccentric and esoteric and very mysterious character, and I really like that aspect about her. Anyway, the next show we have, I'm probably going to split this up into 2 streams, because I just think that's probably necessary. Splitting it up into 2 streams would be just a good thing to do. Personally, my idea. And besides, it's 2023. You basically can't be mean anymore. Of course, I'm Darth Vader. I could reach out and choke you. I don't think it's working, so I'm just going to stop before I embarrass myself. Okay. Next, we have an extension of the Clone Wars. Now, I would like if they went back and did some more of the Clone Wars. Not much. It'd be good, though, and I'd like to see more Talzin content. Talzin was, in my opinion, a wasted character. Next, as a jumble, we have a Dooku show. I'd love to see, how Dooku, fell out of love with the Republic and saw, all the corruption. And Qui-Gon, I'd love to see Qui-Gon and Dooku training. So that could sort of cross. I'd have like a season or 2 seasons, not many. All right. Here we go. Here's the important one. Darth Plagueis, the greatest Star Wars novel of all time. Now, if you've read Darth Plagueis, you would know it's an amazing novel. Amazing. Like, just amazing. Best Star Wars novel ever. Anyway, it'd be great. Like, it shows him portraying his master, a whole lot of other stuff. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream here. First stream. Tell me what you thought. I personally enjoyed it. You might feel different because now I have 0 viewers. You guys obviously don't like it. Anyway, let me know if you want me to stream in the future and continue this. I have a whole page and we did about 5. I have all of this. We did about 5. So yeah, if you want me to do another one, let me know. And I'll see you in the galaxy far, far away. See you.